Such a windy day out today. It is insane. I had to go put the hot tub cover back on. It flew completely off, broke a bunch of the little clip pieces, so my dad's gonna be pissed about that, but it is insane out right now. I went for a run this morning, and I'm not gonna lie, it was tough. 7 miles I got to, and that's all I planned for, but it was like running against the winds. But today I have a DIY project that I want to get done. I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I am not the guy for this at all. Today I wanted to make a wooden bicycle frame. Came up with the idea in my head. I'm like, I totally think I could do this. The hardest things are gonna be the headset and the bottom bracket. And other than that, it can't be that hard. A bicycle is not like genius when it comes to the frame. It's pretty simple, I think. And with a couple of nuts, bolts, and some wood, I think I get it done. So I'm actually gonna head to the shop now, and I wanna go get some measurements of a frame that I wanna base it off of. I wanna build this frame out of wood. First, I'm gonna have to draw up, I got my trusty little piece of paper here. I'm gonna draw this frame and measure every angle and distance wise. So that when I go to Home Depot, I at least know what I need to buy and know what I'm looking for. All right, got the wood, got some screws. My car smells like a part. Is ready to commence operation wooden bike. Let's go start cutting stuff that we probably don't know what we're cutting, and it's probably at the wrong size. Got my products. I expect the bike to come out looking like this. Pretty convinced I can pull this off. Not totally sure, but I think I can do it. I really do. Well, first thing we have to do is get all these boards cut. I measured out this frame, all the top tube lengths and down tube and seat stay and all this different stuff. So I'm gonna get all this wood cut up to the right sizes, and we're gonna go from there. All right, first one. So ideally, I need to cut these to about 22 inches, and I'm gonna slice it in half. So this is technically gonna make me 2 pieces of a top tube and possibly a down tube. I did get an extra one, but I might be able to get it all done on one piece. These are my top tube. Now we need the bottom tube. Cool. Down tube. For the back end, we're gonna use the same piece of wood. Same idea. Cut it in half and yada, yada, yada. Cool. Chainstay. This other one. Now we need to do bottom bracket and seat stay, and then our head tube. And that's where I got the thicker piece of wood. So I'm actually gonna cut this and put 2 parts of it together to make it a little bit bigger, because basically I need about 1.1 inch, which is like a standard headset and bottom bracket. So I'll need like 1.1 inch to drill a perfect circle through here. So when I put 2 of these together, I should have enough to put a circle into it, which will be like my bottom bracket or my headset. So this is gonna go here. And I'm actually gonna screw 2 of them together, like I said. All right, so use a little clamp to put that all together so I don't mess up when I start screwing it. But ideally, I'm just gonna drop some of these random wood screws into the 4 corners of it, and it should be out of the way for when I drill through to put a headset in. I didn't think it through too much, but it seems like it'll work. All right, so I've got this super sketchy head tube that split, but I put a reinforcement on and that split, and it just looks like a mess. But I think it's actually still gonna work regardless. So now between this, I need to get a headset in, and I found a 1 3/8 bit, which should be absolutely perfect to be putting a 1 1/8 diameter headset in. Okay, so I cut down the height of it so that I could put a hole through the middle because I didn't have a bit that goes all the way through. So next thing I have to check, see if the headset actually fits in there, and then kind of just re-bolt it because I did a shoddy job of bolting it up. So the screws were just splitting the wood when I was trying to keep them out of the way, so I decided to get a nail gun out and do all these little nails. So hopefully that stays together. I'm gonna be screwing everything else into these, so it should hold good enough. Not to say any of this is gonna work, but I've got it drawn out where I want my bottom bracket, and I'm just gonna start drilling into it and hope that I can mount a bottom bracket in here. So the bottom bracket's in. I can't say for sure if it's gonna work. I don't have a spindle with me. So I'm just gonna mount it up anyway and just basically pray. So here's my plan. Just like that. My ghetto looking frame. So now I'm just gonna drop some nails all into here. Pretty sick. So now I just gotta get the back mounted up. I forgot the angle for my chainstay, but it looks like on most bikes it angles up just a little bit, so I'm gonna go for that. Oh, I think that's just it. I'm gonna take it to the shop now and build it up. Okay, we made it to the shop.
For some reason,
Definitely have some fine tuning to do. Scott's impressed.
I really am. It's better than what I expected. When I saw you drawing around, like, not bad.
It came out pretty good. Yeah. The angles are a little different. I just got to chew up all these nails that I left hanging out, straggling. Well, I'm not worried about that one, but these ones. All right. Getting the stem and fork on and everything. I couldn't put a normal fork on. Oh, that's much better. Yeah, that's already built. We like that. We like pre-built. We kind of just jammed a headset in here. It probably doesn't go together right, but something's got to work. All right, okay, we'll just keep throwing random stuff on until it gets better. All right, it's all trial and error. All right, so next is getting some cranks on here, which is going to be the hardest part. I don't think that's aligned. And then I need to put enough spacing to allow a sprocket to move freely. So my chain space, oh, that's gonna be a mess.
It's a little smoky in here now, Matt.
I just blame you for everything anyway, it doesn't matter.
I know you do. Just like you blame me for
everything else that goes on?
Exactly.
Alright, I think that freed up enough. I feel better about that. Okay, bottom bracket came out better than I thought. Sheesh. Hard parts are done. Now he's got to get some wheels in. He's got to like open this thing up.
Not even that much.
Boom, front wheels on. Only thing we're having trouble with right now is, well, the sprocket's spinning. It's not too bad. When we open up the back end to fit a wheel, it gets pretty close to the sprocket. So cranks are like barely on right now, but I'm really not worried about that.
Sorry, I'm not.
But it's looking like a bike. Okay, make sure you get some of this stuff over here. Brooklyn's making a mess. Not bad.
Just gotta...
A little Dremel on the wood right there, and we're pretty much good to go. That chain is perfect.
And I gotta...
No, it's just a chain.
It just reminds you that it's a wood bike, you know? You don't get this out of metal.
Put it all in.
I guess we can take it out of the stand now, right? Perfect. That's it. All right, got my seat post bolt in there. Seat's not moving. And I kind of want to ride this bike more than once. I'll be honest, it looks actually pretty sick. Out of all a bunch of used parts, I spent about $30 in wood and screws, and all in all, I would say definitely worth it.
Shoulda.
Don't try it yourself, but definitely worth it. You think it's safe enough?
Well, at least you have a screw in there now instead of just carpenter nails.
A little bit.
Look at it.
It looks good, right?
But ever since I've fine.
Oh, I'm golden. Why don't you get moving?
Are you kidding?
No, bro. This is the sketchiest bike ever. It sways. I don't have any brakes. Checkmeout.com. This is the sketchiest bike in the whole entire world. The whole thing sways.
Looks
back and
legit.
forth. It looks good, right?
Yeah.
What do you think, Lisa?
I wouldn't ride it, but it looks great.
I was gonna burn it after, and I'm not doing it anymore.
Burn
Should I
the
pop a
fire
wheelie?
pit?
No, I'm just kidding.
Do it, do it.
I think it'll rip
Do it,
off.
you won't. Do
I
it, you
think-
won't. Did you hear that?
We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Good enough. I'm signing off. The wooden bike is proven to work. If you need a $30 bike, don't try it at home and think of something else. Put your hand. Kidding, that got sketchy. She works though. I'm really proud of this, and I am actually blown away that the bike worked. I did not think it was gonna come out this good. Like I said, it's gonna need some reinforcements and figure something out, but I'm keeping it. I'm just gonna put a bunch of other products on it to make sure that it doesn't blow apart. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please go like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go get creative and try something yourself at home. Don't try this though. Try anything safer, please. Go make the most of your today. Go make the most of your tomorrow. The time is now. Get stoked. We're gonna make it. You're the only one willing to try it. Look how it goes. Look how safe. It's not shaking, you're shaking. You're stressing the bike out. Stop stressing my bike out.
We're good.
Look, once you get going, you're chilling. No brakes, no brakes.